ये फर्स्ट
Anyone?
क्लास है।
First class, ma'am.
Everyone's first class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how many of you have you given the UGC NET exam before? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am, I have given.
Okay, you are complete. You have completed MSc or you are in MSc now, right now?
MSc you completed, ma'am, last year.
Okay. And any of you have given the exam before?
हाँ मैम, मैंने ये अटेम्प्ट दिया है। मेरा जस्ट अभी मास्टर फिनिश हुआ है, जस्ट मई में।
Okay. So most of you will be giving the exam for the first time, right? Okay, so for that, basically we will start with the few things, and for my class, I will give 2-3 rules, and I hope you all should follow. Means if you are preparing for some particular exam, so be at least particular about something. First thing is whatever we will read in the class, please make notes. Don't rely on PPT, don't rely on short notes. Read each and everything in detail. Okay? Your best friend will be your textbook only. Okay? If you read the textbook, that will be the best thing for UGC NET exam. So there is no shortcut. Okay? Second thing, get your all books. Means whatever is, read your whole syllabus. Try to get original textbook of each part. Okay? Of each unit. We will be giving you all the things. Third thing, whatever we will be reading in the class, next day we will immediately revise it. So don't listen it subconsciously or just forget it or unknowingly. Whatever we will be reading, try to revise it. Sometimes it's not possible to revise immediately because you will have certain exams, but try to revise it each day. Okay? Done, everyone? Will you able to do these 3 things?
Sure, ma'am.
यस मैम।
Yes, ma'am.
I think Madhuji is from the previous class, na? I can remember. Okay. So first thing today we'll see the introduction of the syllabus. Do you have all of you have syllabus?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So basically this is the first unit. Can anybody tell me when was the first UGC NET yoga exam was conducted in which year? Anybody?
2017.
2017।
Okay, very good. And now which year is going on?
अभी 2025 है।
Okay. So before starting the syllabus, I want to make you a reality check, you can say, or a fewer background. When initially the exam was started, and you may have the access of last year questions, you can see the question pattern was very simple, like what are the Stang Yog, who is Hat Yogi, what are Ashta Kumbha. Very simple questions were there, not very simple, but a kind of simple questions were there. But now, since 2020, either you can understand after COVID, the exams are very tough. There is no direct question. Means, if you think you will read short notes or you will revise 100 question and go to the exam, that's an impossible thing. Even JRF is very far, NET will also is also very difficult. So, for each topic and each pattern, try to go deeper and deeper. That is the only ultimate. Do you know how, if 100 students are attempting for the exam, how many of them get the net?
मैम उनका तो होता है कि 6% रिजल्ट निकालना होता है, कुछ ऐसा कुछ कंडीशन होती है, मतलब 6% ही आता है।
Okay. And how many of them get the JRF?
Ma'am, less than 1%.
Very good. It's only 1%. So you can see the competition is really very tough. Initially, when you are talking about 2016, no, so no, not much people are aware about yoga. So there was, you can understand that there was a little bit of less competition. But nowadays, the competitions are really very high, and questions standard are also very high. And second thing is, some people paper one is good, but some people who are from the literature background, their paper one is also weak. So the paper one also maintains a very high standard. So if one of you is reading yoga very honestly and know everything, but you are not focusing on paper one, that will be also causing you a blunder mistake. And second thing, if you are focusing confidence about paper one but not reading paper two, that is also very blunder. In paper 2 specifically, at least I am saying, you should master 5 units, means target any 5 units and you just become expert of that, means you have to answer any of the question. But we read all of them, but at least for net exam, for JRF, it means you have to read each and every subtopics. Okay, let's start with the syllabus introduction. So, first unit is Foundation of Yoga or Fundamentals of Yoga. This unit is also in your MSc first semester. First chapter, first syllabus is Fundamentals of Yoga. I hope everyone has read that. This only discussed about the history, evolution of yoga, how many schools of yoga are in India, and it starts with the origin of yoga, from where it is started, what is the history, how does it developed, means development of yoga according to different century, medieval times, ancient times, modern yoga, and different etymology or definitions, misconceptions, aim and objective of yoga, means everything about the yoga. After that, there is introduction related to literature. So few literature they have targeted, such as Ved, Upanishad, Gita, and what kind of yoga is mentioned there, that you have to read about. After that, they discuss about the formal introduction of Shaddarshan. Can anybody know what are our 6 philosophies? Nobody? This is in your masters.
हाँ मैम किया
Yes,
बस योग
Samkhya
सांख्य
Yoga,
वेदांत
Hmm.
मीमांसा और
Nyaya and Vaisheshika,
हाँ न्याय न्याय
Purvamimamsa and Uttaramimamsa.
Lisha, can you repeat it once again?
Yes, Samkhya and Yoga,
Hmm.
Nyaya and Vaisheshika,
Hmm.
Purvamimamsa and Uttaramimamsa.
Okay, good. Okay, so we will read about the Astik Darshana or Nastik Darshana. There are different types of philosophies are also there. We will reading, but in your syllabus, basically they are targeting 3 of them, which is the Sankhya, Yog Darshan, and Vedanta. But sometimes question can be asked from Nyaya Darshan or Purvamimamsa as well, that we will read as a introductory part. After that, the epics come, which is Ramayana and Mahabharata. So there is a mention of yoga in Ramayana, there is mentioning of yoga in Mahabharata as well. So you have to read about in which chapter it is mentioned, how many chapters are there, what the particular type of yoga was used to teach at that time. So these all things you have to know about. After that, it comes with the smritis, or smritis are basically the few particular scriptures, basically tantra, and what is the concept of yoga in tantra, concept of nadis, concept of prana, concept of kundalini, and effect of kundalini shakti and chakra sadhana, various pious yogic practices is mentioned there, and they basically targeting ki which sloka in it is mentioned, which part it is mentioned in those smritis, how many sub classifications are there, that you have to learn accordingly. Okay? After that, there is these all above the things which we have discussed till now is comes under the ancient literature. Now it comes to the medieval literature. So for the medieval literature, they are mentioning about Bhakti Yoga, Yoga in Narad Bhakti Sutra, and these two things only. But there is not much reference available regarding that. After that, they comes under the modern times. You can say, like after 17th century, the whatever the traditions comes in yoga comes under the modern times, which is the tradition of Ram Krishna, Swami Vivekananda, Aurobindo, yogic tradition of Maharshi Raman, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, and many more yoga scholars. You have to read about this, where they have born, who was their father, mother, does they have received any prestigious thing, and what kind of literature they were focusing, does they have written any yoga books which we are reading now, or holding the very importance in life. So these all things we will read about the people. After that, it's come to the contemporary times. Contemporary times can be considered in the 19th to 21st century. And in this, there is different types of lineage, means parampara, such as the means people evolved, and that's how they evolved with the teaching, such as Madhu is there, such as Lisa is there. So she will learn yoga, she will learn everything. Now she starts practicing it, एंड सी ऑब्जर्व दैट कि अगर भ्रामरी ऐसे नहीं करके किसी और टेक्निक से किया जाए तो ज्यादा इफेक्टिव है, काइंड ऑफ sometimes it's just an example, and you observe कि kundalini cannot be awakened by this way, it can be done by this way also, or you get many things based on the experience that comes under the contemporary times. These scholars basically learn from their experiences, and they form a lineage system, and for that system only they are very famous. One of them is T Krishnamacharya. Yoga, for like they teach Iyengar and all classifications. Then the Swami Shivananda Saraswati, Swami Ram, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, and what are the techniques they have delivered and on which name they are famous now, what were their scientific journey, if they have, what were the like you can say Swami Rama has a scientific journey. You can tell him he's the first scientific yogi. So these are the things which we need to learn. And in exam, you will be giving not direct question, but is kind of subdivisional questions around. Means the focus should be on clearing of concept, not remembering the particular term. Okay. So if your concept is clear in exam, in certain situation, if you don't know the answer, that will work because your concept is clear, then you will figure out what could be the answer among the four. But agar sirf aap yaad karoge, like you will just remember particular words, then it will be becoming very difficult for you. And the last part is introduction of different schools of yoga. This is very famous, and here you can see Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyan Yoga. What are the different schools of Sankhya Darshan, and what are the Patanjali Yoga, yoga with various yoga schools with tantric traditions, Swar Yoga, Mantra Yoga, and last the elements, which is Jainism, Buddhism, and Sufism, which comes under the Nastik Darshana, where I have told na कि there are two types of darshana, Astik and Nastik, where Astik darshana are six, which you have mentioned, and three among them is these, which we are going to read. Okay, so overall concept is कि आपने समझना क्या है इस यूनिट में, कि लाइक कि योग है क्या, what is yoga, from where it comes, who have taught yoga, who have bring the yoga what kind of tradition is there, how yoga evolved with year and year, how was it in 16th century, how is it in 17th century, how is it in 19th century, how is it in 24th, but आप इसको एक बार अंडरस्टैंड करोगे, देन इट्स अ वेरी इजी. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल विथ हिंदी, इंग्लिश काइंड ऑफ थिंग, हिंदी ऑल्सो? दी, हाउ मेनी आर देयर? Nobody? All are comfortable in English only, means reading. I'm asking about reading.
In English, ma'am.
English is comfortable.
Yes, ma'am. English is okay.
Yeah, English is better to understand.
मैम डिपेंड्स, मतलब लाइक भगवत गीता उपनिषद तो बेटर है हिंदी में, और बाकी एनाटॉमी इंग्लिश में.
So for that, just you will get all the notes in English only. Don't worry about it. For reading purpose, for your extra information, you can buy a book called Yoga and Yogi. Okay, so
Ma'am,
this book completes your syllabus of you.
Ma'am, we are not able
Whole
to hear you
book
properly. It's, I think,
only about.
Ma'am, your
Ma'am,
voice
your
is
voice
breaking.
is not
Yeah.
sound is not
voice
clear,
is
ma'am.
voice is breaking. We're not
your
able
voice
to
is
hear you.
cracking. Same situation here.
Is it better now?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's better.
Yes,
better.
ma'am.
So I was telling, for those who are little bit comfortable with
Again, it's
Ma'am,
breaking,
your
ma'am.
voice is
Ma'am, we are
cracking.
unable to hear.
Yes, ma'am. Due to weather, might be there will some network issue, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are not audible.
Is it good now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. This time okay.
Okay. So what I told last, you all have heard.
No, ma'am.
Can you repeat,
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
please?
You are talking about
Okay, I
some
was just telling. I was just telling कि for those who understand a little bit of Hindi, they can go for the book called Yoga or Yogi, and the unit 1 is complete to unit 1 is available in detailed way. Okay, and those who don't understand a little bit of Hindi also, then we will be providing all the notes in English only, so don't worry. Okay, and few fundamentals of yoga textbook is available. I will share you the scriptures first page. Those who want to purchase, they can go and purchase that book, because books are very necessary. Okay, got it?
Okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Yes,
books are
ma'am.
easily available or not?
Yes, yes, everything is available on net also. Yeah, on you can get in Amazon or something like that, or you can purchase from any yoga related library or from Drolia. Those who are from Haridwar, they know. If you don't get it, just let me know. Don't worry.
And please tell me
Okay,
the name of book.
so can you all give me a yoga or yogi? So can you all of you give me a brief introduction of yourself from only one thing? From where are you? What's your name? And from where you have completed the masters? Okay, one by one, starting with the Shikhamoni. Sundaram, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. I am fine.
ठीक हो ना? Okay, so let's start with Sundaram only.
Thank you, ma'am. My name is Sundaram and I am from Bihar. I have completed my master's from Uttarakhand Sanskrit University and bachelor's from Dev Sanskrit Vishavidyalaya. This time I have given net and there is chance of net, but next time I am due for JRF, so that I am joining this class.
Okay, next. Just give you one minute, everyone, so I can recall all of you. And Sneha,
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Sneha Sinha and I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal, but now I'm living in Dehradun. I've just completed my master's from Sri Guru Ram Rai University and now preparing for NET.
okay. Satvik, you are muted.
Sorry. I have completed my MSc in yoga therapy from National Sanskrit University. I have attempted my net this time and I am very close to it. I may get net this time, but I need JRF. So I rejoined the course.
Okay. Lisha,
Pranam, ma'am. So, I completed my BSc Yoga from Sri Sri University. Then I completed my master's in Yoga and Naturopathy from KIT. So, presently I am pursuing my PhD Yoga from Asian Institute of Public Health. Thank you.
okay, good. You are qualified for net?
No. This time I
Okay.
appeared, but I was just a few marks of qualifying for qualifying UGC net.
Okay. Next, Sikhamoni. Chiran, Gauravi, Hiramani.
Namaste everyone. I'm Gauri Mishra
Hmm.
from UP. I have completed my graduation from Kanya Gurukul and very soon I will begin my master's in yoga. This is my semester gap, so I am doing this for my more knowledge. And I wanted to crack my NET exam. That's why I started earlier.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Madhu, Manoj, Pooja,
Good evening.
Poonam, Rajkumar.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Chiran. I'm from Mumbai. I'm right now pursuing my master's, MA in Yoga Shastra. I'm in my third sem. I'm doing it from Somaya Institute. And this is my first time to give my net. So, yeah, I'm preparing for
Okay,
already. Yeah.
good. Next. Namaste, ma'am. Sarika here from Mumbai. I have done master in yoga recently in May, and now I am preparing for NET. Thank you.
Namaste,
Okay, you have
ma'am.
done masters from?
Somaya College,
Yeah.
Mumbai.
Okay. You both are classmates?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
No.
Okay. Next.
Namaste, ma'am. I'm Manoj from Guwahati, Assam. Recently, I have completed my master's in June from Kumar Bhaskar Brahma Sanskrit and Ancient Studies University. And now
Okay.
I'm going to prepare for NET.
Okay. Next, who are left? Sneha, Pooja. आ जाओ जल्दी जल्दी. Next.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
हाँ, मेरा नाम मधु यादव है. मैंने एक्चुअली मैं टीचिंग करती थी. मैं ऑलरेडी मास्टर्स इकोनॉमी हूँ. स्कूल में पढ़ाती थी. एक्सीडेंटली मैंने मास्टर्स इन योगा कर लिया. उसके बाद मैं मतलब एज मैं सर्विंग हूँ, टीचर हूँ. एज ए 10 years का टीचिंग एक्सपीरियंस है. बट फिर मैंने मास्टर्स जस्ट फिनिश किया है, तो मैंने इसमें नेट देने का प्लानिंग किया है कि मैं इसमें नेट दूँ. तो मेरे यहाँ मास्टर्स
Okay,
गुजरात,
good.
बेसिकली मैं गुजरात से हूँ, अहमदाबाद से. और मैंने मास्टर्स गुजरात विद्यापीठ से किया है.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Anyone
Myself,
left? Hmm.
I am
Yeah,
from
continue.
Uttarakhand and I am completed my master's from Kumaon University, Uttarakhand. I am pursuing naturopathy from Uttarakhand Ayurvedic College this time.
Okay. BNYS?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone left? Okay, I think everyone, few of them are roaming here and there. Okay, so this is Swati, and I have done my graduation and post-graduation in yoga only from Dev Sanskriti Vishwavidyalaya. And I am pursuing almost in the completion state of my PhD. I am doing PhD from PGI Chandigarh. It's a medical institute, and my work is on heart failure and the impact of yoga on the genetic changes and other inflammatory markers, kind of thing. So I will be teaching you few of the subjects, such as starting with the fundamentals of yoga. So today, as we have introduced with syllabus, introduced with you all, from next class, I will request you all we will have a healthy discussion each day after the completion of PPT. Okay. So whatever you read, whatever you learn, share with each other in the classroom only, or if you have facility in the groups also, you can just share. Just don't because sometimes what happen in the in the what kind of mentality we have, we are making notes in one directional way. Some other student can have some another kind of creativity that can help you, since we are here to help each other na. Someone is very expert in making notes, someone is very expert in making short words, means learning materials very easily and accessible. So these kinds of things, so come into the class, you all are welcome with a learning mentality and with a mentality of teaching. Means I don't like teaching in one direction. Ki means I will be coming and reading the PPT and I will be teaching you like that. I want you all to engage in the class. Ki you can discuss things, you can revise things in the class. We will have proper time of all of doing all these things. There is no hurry. There are much time for the exam, so prepare in a good way, not a time pass kind of thing ki jaldi unit khatam kar liya. We will not do. I just don't like. Okay, and if you don't read in the class, फिर आप मेरा गुस्सा भी देखोगे, तो फिर मैं डांट भी देती हूँ. प्लीज, आई रिक्वेस्ट, पढ़ के आना सभी लोग, ठीक है, ईच क्लास में जो भी हम पढ़ेंगे. कैन वी स्टार्ट ना?
यस मैम.
थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन करते हैं. चलो.
मैम मैं अपना दे दूं इंट्रोडक्शन.
हाँ हाँ, छूट गए थे कोई, मैंने तो बताओ.
सो मैं सारंग नांदेड़कर हूँ.
हाँ, दिस इज,
और
आपको कौन नहीं जानता.
और मुझे
ओके.
मुझे इस ग्रुप से एसोसिएटेड रह के नॉलेज अपना बढ़ाना पसंद है, इसलिए मैं इस ग्रुप में हूँ.
यू हैव
आई एम
गिवन नेट
ऑलरेडी.
एग्जाम दिस टाइम?
हाँ मैंने दिया था. एंड मैंने एमएससी एसव्यासा से किया है लॉन्ग अगो इन द ईयर 2006. आई एम करंटली वर्किंग एट आईआईटी कानपुर. सो गुड मीटिंग यू ऑल. अच्छा लगा, और कुछ पुराने लोग भी हैं, तो इट्स गुड टू सी यू ऑल. थैंक यू.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone left? They can share till I open the PPT. So, is it visible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start then. So we'll start with the foundations of yoga, history of yoga and its evolution, and various schools of yoga. So basically, it could be considered to be around 5,000-year-old Indian traditional and cultural practice. So the earliest traces are found in the Indus Valley civilizations and Vedas. So, as you all know, India is, yoga is belongs to India, or you can say it's an Indian culture. Or you are satisfied with this answer? Is it so?
Yes, it has origin in India.
Okay. So any of you have different point of view on this? Ki what is the current state of yoga now? Who is ruling in the world yoga? Means
Uh,
who is ruling it?
and see, we Indians basically, I mean, we lack the knack of marketing things in a well-packaged way. So, although it originates in India, but it has spread internationally, and many non-Indians have packaged it in a better way and helped in the spreading of yoga all over the world.
Okay. So anyone else have different point of view other than this? Ki what is the current status of yoga? You all
Ma'am,
are
like
into the field. Can
uh,
you discuss it? Yeah.
basically the origin is from India, but at present the West is mostly following on the name of Catholic yoga.
Okay.
They have their
Yes,
own
ma'am.
version. They are
Ma'am,
taking all the knowledge
Okay.
from our books and Upanishads, all the stuff, but they're marketing on their own. Like this is our on the religion. They are like Catholic yoga. This is yoga.
Okay. Anyone else having different aspect?
Yes, ma'am. One thing I would
Hmm.
like to add in this, that there was a time when there was a need to establish yogic knowledge abroad, because at that time we were in very deep poverty. But the now time has shifted, and people has ample amount of time or other resources that they can pursue yoga. And when I go to field, then I can feel that people are having time and resources that they are practicing. But even though we are very far, there are many people who are even facing so many challenges. So yoga and these things will be only be pursued when a general standard will be maintained. So one point of view is that main challenge is poverty and other things. If these will be tackled, then yoga and other main discipline, these will be. This is my point of view, ma'am. And
Okay.
one thing,
Anyone else? What is the current status? Yeah, yeah. Continue.
yes, ma'am. And one thing is that Indian heritage and culture. One important, just like yoga, can our rishis or our great personalities take on this and reach to whole world. And in our rich tradition, there are many other things like traditional healing systems. These are all coming forward, but there is a need for intensive research and study, which, ma'am, as you have already said, that you are pursuing and
Okay.
we are.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else have different point of view? You all are into the field. Share your experience. What is the current status of yoga?
So, ma'am, I feel like Yoga, I mean, yeah, it's from traditionally from India, but because I was in Rishikesh for a few months and I have seen that being Indian, we don't value what we have, but people are coming from outside, they're living, they're staying, they're, I mean, संस्कृत सीख रहे हैं, योग सीख रहे हैं, उपनिषद सीख रहे हैं और वापस जा रहे हैं back, and then they are coming up with studios and all of that. So maybe I think in India, after COVID is where people realize yoga as more of health conscious asanas. उसके पहले था, बट यू नो इट, मतलब जो हमारे पास है वो इतना वैल्यू नहीं है. एंड देन जैसे वेस्टर्नाइजेशन में पीपल, देर आर डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स ऑफ योगा. आई मीन दे आर ट्रेडिशनली से, मतलब जो ट्रेडिशन है वो तो नहीं है, लेकिन ऑब्वियसली अलग अलग फॉर्म्स है. पर जब वो उन लोग ने हाईलाइट किया तब जाके वी फील लाइक कि अरे हाँ योग है, अरे वी शुड ऑल्सो लर्न योग. सो आई फील दैट इज वॉट
Okay.
राइट नाउ वो सिचुएशन चल रहा है.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about the facts now. These all are the different aspects. Somebody has shared about the teaching field में क्या हो रहा है. Somebody shared about marketing में क्या हो रहा है. Somebody told about the economical burden and something like that. कि वो, these all are things. You will be very amazed to know why I came into research. Is very funny. I'm a COVID batch student. And when I was at home, the questions were coming, and you can just, means the assignments were there, and we don't have access to library because in our university there is a big library. But of, means in masters you have subjects like what? It's like Upanishad, Vedas, means deep literatures are there. So when I was in the home, I don't, in whatever I have read on the phone is completely changed my mind. Means what, most of the literature, our 90% of research which has done in Ayurveda, naturopathy, anything is done by USA, China, and then Japan. These are the three dominating countries who is ruling the research part of the yoga. So everything what we believe, this is a scientific world. Whatever is done in a scientific way, we believe only that. Second thing comes about the spiritual literature such as Vedas, Upanishad. For example, what is Kundalini? जो हमने किताब में पढ़ी वो हमें पता है, but what they have understood and what they have written and make a book and they have published it and it's selling high and high doesn't have the meaning of actual Kundalini. So it's misinterpreting things. So what's lacking in the yoga research means all of you are, I will just give you one motivation ki all of you are doing research, means hoping for getting into research after getting JRF or NET. So one thing is learned writing part, scientific writing is very important, and it's one of the lacking part in yoga. It's my experience in all the universities. So many people are doing your research is doing, PhD is doing as a compulsory like kind of thing, but they lack writing part. So what our literature, it's our duty to convey what is Kundalini. It's our one of the basic duty to convey what is Hatha yoga, what is Ashtanga yoga. Means the thing what actually it is can be conveyed in a actual that way. That is lacking. There is no literature. If you read, the best example is the second chapter of your syllabus, which is Yoga Upanishad, which is recently added. Like in 2019, it is added in the syllabus, but there in market, there is no English textbook is available. No single textbook is available in the market. Why? Because literature is not appropriated, or you can say it is not means given value by the yoga people itself. So I will request whatever आप जो भी पढ़ते हो ना उसको लिखो. Just make it as a habit of writing कि whatever experience you are doing, making videos and something is quite an understanding thing, but doing a scientific writing or writing is very important because it develops not only your mindset but it adds value to your knowledge. Second thing is about आप नेट पढ़ रहे हो, इट्स गुड. आप यूजीसी पढ़ रहे हो, इट्स गुड. डू यू नो इन योगा in India you cannot do a patent. Do you know what is patent? Any of you know? Do what is patent? Patent means
Yes,
basically
ma'am.
just like, yes.
So patent means anything which is created or invented, the inventor puts his name in which it basically certifies and announces it to the world that this is his creation. And any person who's replicating or using the same thing should pay him a royalty for duplicating his thing.
Okay, very good. Patenting it means you are inventing something and this is mine. If anyone wants to use, they should take my permission or they should pay me for using it. Simple. So in India, you cannot patent yoga. You cannot patent Vajrasan is mine. You cannot say Dhanurasana is mine. And if you find a different way also, then there is a very difficult way to patent. Just like few things have been patented recently, but it's not like you can patent any protocol. But in US literature, if you go for the researches, they have just like for mountain pose, they just converted in the downward facing dog and they just patented in the name of that scholar ki this particular posture, this particular combination of four posture is beneficial for sciatica, so this patent and this protocol is mine, so whoever we going to do use this protocol and research, so have to take permission. So it's a very I was just amazed to know that ki how could a few things which is just belongs to us, but we don't pay attention. So I would like ki a very known person told me personally ki if you are reading yoga, do justification for that, means आप उसको justify करना, बस पढ़ना मत, चीजों को आप समझो and try to get respect for that. ओके सो इसीलिए मैंने पहली लाइन यही बोली थी क्लास में आते हुए, कोई भी है इस तरह की पढ़ाई मत करना, शॉर्ट नोट्स इस तरह से पीपीटी पढ़ के एग्जाम देने जा रहे हैं और इस तरह की चीजें, आई वुड नॉट सजेस्ट कि मैं आपको पास करा दूंगी एंड ऐसे वैसे, आई वोंट प्रॉमिस एनीथिंग। आई वुड सजेस्ट यू, आप लोगों के पास बहुत टाइम है अभी, 6 मंथ इज इन, एक बार कम से कम एक बार हर बुक को पढ़ो, ठीक है, खुद से एटलीस्ट वन टाइम, मेक नोट्स आउट ऑफ इट एंड देन रिवाइज इट मल्टीपल टाइम्स, लाइक 2 महीने बच गए एग्जाम के लिए, 3 मंथ्स बच गए, देन रिवाइज इट मल्टीपल टाइम्स, बट नाउ यू हैव टाइम। I will send you the textbook, English textbook also, Hindi also, those who are comfortable in both, get the book. Everywhere books are available nowadays, so get it and read the book, and we will support you in a way for providing notes, for providing PPT, for providing you so many questions, and we will revise in a such way कि कल जो पढ़ा we will revise it immediately, ठीक है, so we will go that way. I hope you all cope up with me and just make a class interesting, don't let it be a boring class. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am.
Then see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have class at the same time. We will start from tomorrow.
ओके मैम, मैम आपका
Now I am
नंबर मिल
sharing.
सकता है?
क्या करना है आपने? You can
मैम
take it
डाउट।
from Anuja Didi. Okay, you can take it from Anuja Didi. Okay.
मैम फिर आप ये जो बुक की इंफॉर्मेशन जरा आप ग्रुप में शेयर करोगे मैम?
Yeah, I will share with Anuja ma'am. Na, she will share with you.
ओके ओके
Okay, now I will share.
ओके
Don't worry. Oh, and everyone in the class should have pen and pencil. Nobody will roaming here and there and be in the class. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.